question that I asked Hub was, did he feel that it's easier to maneuver through life as a single man than it is when you're not in a relationship?
Right.
Like, so for certain individuals, this is not for everybody. This is just for certain people. There are certain people who get into relationships and they meet each other on certain terms. Like, the way that person's personality was, that's what you enjoyed. Like, that's what
attracted you to that person.
Yeah.
Right.
So the fact that that's what attracted you guys together is like, as the relationship progressed and things get more serious and, you know, adult things start to be involved or just regular things begin to be involved, it's like now everything has to adjust and change and cater to all of this change.
Right.
And that's why I feel like people don't work out.
I agree, because people can get into a relationship and want to. I think that most people get into a relationship because they kind of want to change, and in that feeling, they innately do change for that person. You know, because to them it's making me a better person. You know, you're changing me from who I was to bringing me out into making me into a completely different person that I had no intentions on being, you know, if that was a sense, you know.
Like, certain women bring out different
Different characteristics
of a man,
right.
and sometimes sometimes them things can kind of be considered a bad thing in the eyes of that person, because they live a certain way and they stand on certain morals. So it's just like, just because somebody is not living to the standards of what you feel like a person should be living, it's like, who are you to say? Because one minute, when people are in committed relationships and they happy and they in love, they still have moments where they feel like, damn, I wish I was single again.
Right.
They get on Instagram and see certain females doing certain things, they're like, damn, I wish I was single again. Right. But when you single and you see people in a relationship, you just like, damn,
I want to be. I like
I wish
that.
I was in a relationship like that.
Right.
So just like, I feel like as humans, we just always gonna feel the opposite of what the fuck we in.
We in, because the grass always looks green on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong, because sometimes, like you say, you can get in that relationship. You can find that co-counterpart that can work with you and that y'all can build together and do that. But like I said, that's few and very far between. I mean, if everybody had that, everybody would be happy. You know,
for sure.
everybody
Right.
have that, everybody,
For sure.
you know.
Yeah.
So since that doesn't happen, people settle. And the crazy thing is a lot of people don't really want to own up to that. Is that, yes, no, I settled because this was the good guy. He was the safe guy. He was the one that had my attention at the time guy, you know, whatever it is. So, and then people get together and they do try to run their relationship like a business. You know, we are business partners. We're going to run this together. Those are the ones that you do see that have them power couples, is what people want to call it, a couple goals and all of that shit. But like I said, everybody go through their shit. So
Yeah, for sure. And like, people got to be careful. Like, it's always just two sides to everything.
Yeah.
So it's just like, even with that, when you see two couples, and you would call them a power couple, you know what I'm saying? You really don't know, like, they really don't get along.
Right.
They really don't communicate as much because both of them are on the same agenda.
Exactly.
She pushing, you know, get her bag. He pushing to get her bag. So they kind of just
Let's meet at the
experience
table.
each other,
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
They're not really
We in the boat
getting
together.
to understand each other and know each other and like spend time with each other to
Exactly.
truly, like, you know, it has to be opposite. Like, you have to be a businessman and she has to be, you know, whatever it is.
Right.
So the balance come in because, you know, as that person works, that person that works love the fact that when they come home,
They can have
they
that.
can have that, you know what I'm saying?
That's their peace.
That's their peace.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause if both partners is, you know, on the business side, we always be talking business shit so much, it will get to a point where it's just like, when can we begin to start talking about some real us shit, some personal shit, some life shit, like just you know, learning that person better.
Right.
So it's just like, you know, you got to be careful because you may think you want a power couple, but a power couple may be even more. Like it might be worse.
You see, people want what people got to be careful about what they ask for because they say that they want this. Oh, I want this power couple. I want this type of lifestyle. Of, oh, I like it when I can just sit at home and, you know, not have to go to work or do anything like that. Okay, well, if you want that, then you have to deal with a busy man. And then the fact that your man is not going to be at home. But then the fact that you say, oh, okay, well, now that my man is gone, now I'm looking for somebody to give me the thing that my man is not. Because, and again, relationships fail because of, on that aspect.
The same shit.
It comes full circle.
It's just a recurring cycle of just us feeling like we just want something opposite than what we have.
Yeah.
But the ones who do have those ones that this is my better half, this is my life partner, you know, we really get along. You kind of see it in a relationship, in a family, in a household.
In a household, yeah.
When
you can
people
see it.
really getting along, like you can kind of, you know, you can feel the vibes, pictures, and
you can see it.
yeah, you can't fake. You can fake a lot of shit. You can fake vacations. You can fake, you know, business moves. You know what I'm saying? But that real intimate,
that genuine happiness, you can't fake that.
Nah, because it has to be created out of a real place.
Right.
You know?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's what a lot of people get interested in. Is a lot of people get stuck on that potential, you know, or that dream fairy tale of what I think that this can be, what I feel like this relationship can be, what I feel like all of this can be, you know, so when people get stuck in that shit, it's funny.
Yeah. Fuck, I ain't, like, that shit old. Like, I never go off a female's potential. I just won't, you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't real.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even with homies and partners and like, your homie may have it, like, potential to do certain things.
Right.
The homie may have potential to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't do that, and he never does that, but that's what I want for him so bad, but he never.
I can only reach for you.
Yeah, but the thing is, the thought that I thought my homeboy would be able to achieve whatever that thing was, you know what I'm saying, on his own. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, obviously you keep fucking up.
Right.
You're not getting it.
Right.
So, you know, bro, I can't keep doing this.
Right. I
so
can't. At the point in
we
time,
just gonna be homies.
Right.
And we gonna be cool. And anything that you trying to do, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna fuck with you. And
I'm gonna fuck with you.
I'm gonna try to make whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to assist or help, you know what I'm saying? But
I get you.
Relationships, I can't go off of what a female's potential may or possibly can be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too many options for one. And I'm not saying option as just options with women.
Right.
It's just being options to be single and option to just do and live, you know, the way I want to live.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a sacrifice to live that way. You know, don't get me wrong. To consider your dreams and to go out and do that. Yes, you give up on the shit that is the family shit, that all that shit. Me being on the road and doing all that shit. I'm 30 with no kids. You feel me? And I ain't settled down and started doing shit. But then when the fact that I wanted to and do all my shit, it's just crazy to see the fact that how the differences is. But in the same sense, I think that a lot of people get caught up in the past times. I think about what they could be. So I think a lot of men get into relationships and think about, oh man, I could have the hoes again.
Oh yeah, man.
I could get back out there and do it, but it's a different time.
Yeah.
The hoes ain't.
Yeah, that ain't the motivation.
Right. Everybody want to be a king and queen.
But the thing is, it's a lot of these niggas that's really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they still own that. They in a committed relationship, right? Married, the wife is good, kids is good. It's a happy home,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like you like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
what are you complaining about? Like, you should be happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you hear him talk about hoes and being that nigga and woo, it's just like, yo, that time doesn't go away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you was that nigga then, you probably still that nigga now.
Right.
If it's real, if that's
right. If you wouldn't have to question if you still that
what
nigga.
you saying you was. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
you been my homie for a long time, and I don't remember none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. So if you're thinking that you're gonna go to do that, I don't see.
I don't going back to that bullshit.
Exactly, because you got something at home. So you know, don't lose out trying to think that you're gonna come out here and get something, because shit, that ain't the case.
No.
But it's crazy to see the reality that of human nature, just to see people do that. Because I'm a people person, but I like to watch people in that sense. Like I learn a lot from like how motherfuckers either do shit, or, you know, I kind of just learn from the human aspect of it. You know, I love to watch how motherfuckers interact and how people do things and why they do it the way that they do it and the reasons for it. So it's
so you
funny.
feel like you just do that to people, like you'll just look at a random person and think all of that.
Well, I'm not even a random person, but I'll watch somebody and be like, oh, okay, the reasons that they do that decision or something like that. Like, well,
oh, you saying the person that you actually dealing with?
Right, yeah, and that person.
I thought you were talking about like chilling and just watching people.
Yeah.
Because I do that shit.
I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we talking about, I'm in the airport and I'm looking at somebody do some shit, I'm thinking about why they be doing that shit.
So, I get you.
But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but when you get into a relationship, and I mean, it don't even really have to be in a relationship. It could be somebody that you start to feel or something like that. You start to watch the shit that they do, because, I don't know if everybody does this. I can only account for my perspective. So what I mean for it is I watch what people do, just because for me, again, human nature, your mannerisms, your actions, the things that you do, I'm paying attention to. If you say that you're upset, if you say that you happy, you know, the things, how you say this, how you feel when you say this shit. So it's funny to me to watch how other people do their lives and how other people are either in relationships. And for me, I feel like I got my whole experience. You know, I did my whole thing, and I got to turn the fuck up like how I wanted to turn the fuck up, and still could, but in the aspect of it is now it's like my aspect isn't I want to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's not a moment of success. Right.
That's a pastime.
Yeah, that's a pastime.
So, and the fact of it is not to say that, oh yeah, can I do it again? I mean, it's possible, but the fact of it is that's not a passion for me to strive for, to say that I did it, I've done it. So what the fuck? I mean, it's over with now. So, right, now what else can I do? Now it's about the bread and the money and who I can create memories with and you know, do some shit like that. But like I said, to find somebody on the right side, that balance, that yin and yang shit, you know, that co-counterpart, all of that shit, that's that new goal, you feel me? That's that shit to try to do, but trying to do that is rumbling through options. So
basically what we saying, alright? And this, if you follow in any of these categories, you know, just think about your situation. Like, if you're somebody that's in a relationship and you genuinely happy, she happy, ain't nobody cheating, there's no problems, the kids is happy, healthy, and y'all building together, neither partner should be feeling like they should go back to their past lives or get out of their current situation because they think, you know, a certain thing is going to happen when that person is single, right? And then I'm going to say is, oh yeah, and if you're the guy that's in that relationship feeling that way, calm your ass down and just chill, bro. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? You was that nigga, cool. You had the hoes, cool. But you know what I'm saying? You got some more important shit going on now. You know what I'm saying? And then on the other side, if you are someone in a relationship, that you're only in a situation because it's the right thing to do, but you're not actually happy, and no one is happy, and everything is a robot, like everything is like there's no real genuine love and interaction and engagement with the family, let it go.
Yeah.
So people can begin to find that person that's going to truly make them happy.
Right.
And allow, you know, it's yeah, we all want the mom and dad in the household, and you know, man has to take that moment to be a man and be like, yeah,
This is
I
it.
started this,
Mhm.
so I have to lock in. And,
Right.
you know, this is just what it's gonna be,
This is
right? But if it's pure, if it's not happiness, if it's not love, man, and y'all both truly know it's not love in it, yeah, it's best to let it go, because it's just like y'all could be so much happier, you know.
Start your journey with the person that you could be with. Go find that motherfucker.
But you know, we just wanted to, you know, talk a little bit. You know, we was having a conversation. We was just like, shit, I got a camera, I gotta start using.
So that was a good.
So yeah, we gonna do some more of these joints.
Yeah.
If this shit do good, you know.
You follow these categories.